It is week 5. My name is Kenny, and this week we will be covering control loops or looping. So essentially, when you write a loop, it is to continue to do that condition until something has changed to where it stops. Now, most of the time it's because a value has been reached, or in other cases it's because a value has been entered that says that now you should exit. So what does that look like? All right, so we're going to go ahead and go straight into it. And what I'm going to do is say while, I'm actually going to go ahead and create an integer variable here. We'll start with 0, and then we'll do while I is less than 10, and it's going to print that out. And then what I'm going to do in here is I++, which will add 1 to I every time it loops through. So we should see this 10 times. Now, why 10 when I say it's less than 10? Well, you have to remember we're starting out with 0 as our counter. So 0 through 9 is actually 10 times, if that makes sense. And the reason I'm doing 0 is because arrays start at 0. There is a joke about this in some of the memes. If you type array start at 0, you may find those memes. But you always want to start your values at 0. Now, you can start this at 1. The problem is, though, that by default, when you declare an integer and you don't give it a value, it defaults to 0. So it's best to start at 0 and then work your way up instead of starting at 1 and working your way up. All right, so we'll go ahead and run this. And so as you see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times that message was printed out because it started at 0 and kept going until it got up to 10, but not 10 itself. All right, so let's